Okay. So here we are again. This was going to be a short one today because I have all the things. So I just got done doing a 2 hour training program, and it was a lot of fun. And I quite enjoyed doing the 2 hour training program. But yeah, it was definitely something that when we were finished, I was like, oh my gosh, I am tired. So in the daily progress number five, I want to go through what this was and what brought about this 2 hour training program. So last week, last Wednesday, as a matter of fact, we did a webinar that walked through a way that we have grown one of our businesses um, using an online funnel. And so people opt into something, and there's a follow up sequence, and we sell a service to them on the other end. And so we wanted to teach some of our best customers that have agencies about how to do that. And so we got on and we did a webinar, and we sold 97 spots for this. That was the limit, and we hit the limit. And so we were very thankful that we had the interest of people to do this program, and that people were like, "Cool, like I'm into that. Like I'd love to know a little bit more about how that works." And so we did this program, and so we sold it last week, and today was the day. Now, a lot of what this program actually entailed was us not only teaching what this funnel is and that we were doing that has grown an agency, but like actually giving folks the pieces of the puzzle. So it was like a done for you thing. And so it's really interesting. The prep for something like this is like when you're using something in your business, you've kind of got it set up a certain way, but when you're wanting to like pass it to other people, there's more prep that's involved with it. And so you know, it took me a lot of time to actually prep the deliverables for people, even though we already had this stuff already working in our business. But it was very specific for our business, and getting it to a mode that was more of like it's done for you and it's easy to edit. That's what took the time. So today, um, you know, I got up and got into this program, and we spent the last 2 hours walking through every step of it, and also handing off the pieces to the 97 people that got into it. And so it was really cool because of the way that this sort of works for us. This generated for our business, this funnel that we taught people about has already generated a lot of money for our agency. But because we taught about it, this generated an extra $20,000 for one of our businesses to actually teach about the thing that was already making us money. So the lesson that I want to sort of get across here is we had this thing that was already making us money, which is this marketing system. It was making our business money because we'd implemented the marketing system in that business. But what we did on the other end is we wanted to be like, how can we make money on this another time? So we like took the thing that we're doing and we taught about it. And we thought, hey, there's enough people out there that want to do what we're doing that we can teach about it. I feel like there's far too many people out there that are doing something that works, and they don't realize that there's a ton of other people out there that are sort of in their situation that aren't their competition that would love to have this thing themselves. So if you've got something out there that you're doing right now that is a system, that is something you're doing in your business, something you're doing to maybe lose weight, something you're doing to maybe shoot a better free throw, and that's working for you, think about teaching it. And a lot of people are like, okay, well, cool, but I don't really know how to put together a course. Well, how we usually do the course is simply this: we sell it, and then we put together a presentation to deliver it a week later. And so most of the times, the things that I'm selling information, there's people get in and they have to sign up for a webinar that's coming up that we'll do through like GoToWebinar or Zoom. And that's the thing. We pre-sell the thing before we actually do it. Far too many people I see out there that are wanting to create a course on some sort of knowledge that they've got take 2 weeks, 6 months, a year to create their course, and then they go sell it. If I don't have a deadline, I'm terrible at getting my courses done. What works really well for me is when I have already sold something, I've already been paid for it, and then I have to actually go in and deliver it at a certain date. And so, what would take me in the past 6 months to create a course like what we did today in 2 hours, it took us a week to put that together. Now, granted, we're teaching about something that we're really good at already, but that's most people. Most people are already really, really good at something, and then it just takes them forever to put together the course because they do it in a way that is inefficient. So for us, start to finish, it took us about a week to put this together, generated an extra $20,000 in our business to teach this thing that had already generated money for us. And tomorrow, the replay will be live in the members area for the people that were there live for us today, or the ones that missed today. The replay will be there live. But then we can go sell this course over and over again that way. So it's just a different way of doing things. But 2 hours, was on the call, great feedback. I wasn't just talking to a camera and into a microphone. I was actually talking to people that bought the course. So they were asking me questions, and the questions that they asked made the course 10 times better. And it was a good experience. It was just a good experience all the way around. So that's what I did today. I delivered a course that we sold last week, and it was a wonderful experience for me. Hopefully, it was as good of an experience for the people that were there as it was for me. Obviously, I'm in not dressed up by any means because I was sitting behind a computer doing a presentation today, and you didn't have to be, which is nice. I didn't have to get out and do anything. But yeah, that was today, and so I think that the lesson and the documentation of today is this is a business model that we have been using for a while that not a lot of people are out there doing that really can put your business into hyperdrive. And who'd we sell this to, by the way? It was people that had bought things from us in the past, and they were on an email list and on a text list. And so we just sent those things out to them. So that's today. My next stretch is I'm going into band practice here in about 2 hours. And so that's what I'm getting ready for, is band practice here in a couple hours, and getting going on that. So that's the next thing. That's what we're rocking out here in just a little bit. And yeah, that was my day. That's the daily progress. It's been a wild and woolly day in front of a computer, but we did a lot of good stuff. We did stuff that, we got paid for, but also stuff that will, sort of extend farther that we can use in the future to make more money on, but also to educate more people and help more people. So that's the day. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully, tomorrow's podcast day. Again, we do podcasts once a week. And so tomorrow I'll come in and update you on kind of what we're doing with the podcast this week and how that's progressing, because it's getting to some very interesting places there, and I'm excited to tell you about it. All right, be good. Take care of yourselves. This was number 5. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, feel free to fire them my way, and I'll answer them for you. All right, talk soon.